Next up, minor triads. We're covering all 12 keys plus their inversions, and there'll be a brief explanation of that.
Okay, this video is about the minor triad. As you can hear, really useful. Nice little sounds. That's just over a pedal note, so you can actually make the minor triad quite complex in its sound, and finding it, if you like, you can adjust it to make really pretty sounds. Quite sophisticated. How to make a major triad. 1, 3, 5 of your major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5. All we have to do to that, to get our minor triad, is take 3 and flatten it. 1 flat 3, 5. Good use of triads leads to some pretty interesting songwriting, and you can get a lot of sophisticated chords just from knowing your triads. How are we going to do that? We're going to show you how to get your inversions now. We're going to use the key of A major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Find our major triad. 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. And flatten the third. A minor. Here we go. 1 flat 3, 5. Now the next type of minor chords we want to get is the inversions of these. Just like with the major, you can play your minor chord in a lot of different ways. More spread out, or open position voicings. Doubling up different notes, that sort of stuff, but we are going for triads. So here's your 1 flat 3, 5, and the other options we've got for triads, which are close together, close position, the inversions. So the next one is first inversion, where you put the root of the chord on the top instead of the bottom. It's still 1 flat 3, 5. And then we come to the second inversion, which is where the root is in the middle. Here we have it. A, 1, flat 3, 5. A, C, E. A, C, E. See, it's still always the same notes. A, C, E. Those are the inversions of the A minor triad. That's how you get your inversions. Now, in order for me to show you all the rest, I think it's better I show you a new scale. We're going to show you a thing called the jazz minor. It's this is A jazz minor, not to be confused with A scale. It's got a flattened third. That's it. The jazz minors are just the major scales with a flattened third, and there are other terms for them as well, but for our purposes, jazz minor is fine. We'll play the minor scale, and then we will play the triads and the inversions for each one. So we're going to 1 sharp now, which is E minor, and 1, 2, 3, 5, and the whole scale will be 6, 7, 8. We're going to use the first, the flattened third, and the fifth. E minor root position, and then put root at the top. E minor first inversion, first, flattened third, and a fifth, and then E in the middle, first, flattened third, and fifth. E minor. 2 sharps. B minor. 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5. There's your B minor triad. Root position. Going to first inversion, we're going to put the first on the top. First inversion, 1, flat 3, 5. And now we're going to go to second inversion, putting the root in the middle. 1, flat 3, 5, or B, D, F sharp. B, D, F sharp. The notes don't change. Okay, on to 3 sharps. F sharp minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's your F sharp minor chord. Going to put the F sharp on top. 1, 3, 5. F sharp, A, C sharp. We're going to put the F sharp in the middle. 1, 3, 5. F sharp, A, C sharp. Notes don't change. That's second inversion. Okay, onwards. 4 sharps. C sharp minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is our C sharp minor chord. C sharp, E, and G sharp. I just realised sometimes I have called the 3 without saying the flat. Unfortunately, you start thinking of that as the 3 in the chord, but it should be referred to as flat 3. C sharp, E, G sharp. 1, flat 3, 5. 1, flat 3, 5. 1, flat 3, 5. Second inversion. First inversion. C sharp minor. Root position. Moving on now to 5 sharps. G sharp minor. 1, flat 3, 5. There's that G sharp minor. Here it is here. It's just think about getting into that B there. Often gets missed. G sharp, B, D sharp. And then onward to the next one. Second inversion. G sharp, B, D sharp. 1, flat 3, 5. That's the sharps. We've done the 5 sharp. Flats. 1 flat, D minor. 1, flat 3, 5. D, F, and A. Next one. 1, flat 3, 5. D, F, and A. And the second inversion, 1, flat 3, 5, D, F, and A. 2 flats, G minor. 1, flat 3, 5. G minor, root position. G minor, first inversion. 1, flat 3, 5, G, B flat, D. And then G minor, second inversion. 1, flat 3, 5, G, B flat, D. Okay, 3 flats, C minor. 1, 3, 5. Okay, brief break. You might be wondering why when I say 3 flats in the key signature, when I play the jazz minor, you only get 1. It's to do with the jazz minor and how that affects the scale. Another tutorial, but don't let it worry you, because it's happened a couple of times I've noticed as I've been going through. Okay, so back to C minor, flat 3, 5. and 1, flat 3, 5. And then 1, flat 3, 5, C, E flat, G, second inversion, first inversion, root position, the notes never change. Okay, moving on, 4 flats, F minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, F minor chord, F, A flat, C, 1, flat 3, 5, and we move it around, we go up here, 1, flat 3, 5, first inversion, move it around again, F, A flat, C, 1, flat 3, 5, second inversion. Always when we're going 1, flat 3, 5, we're thinking about the major scale as the default, so that is would have been major in the major triad. Hear the difference? 5 flats, B flat minor. There's your flat 3. That's the jazz minor. 1, flat 3, 5, B flat minor. B flat, D flat, F. Moving on. D flat, F, B flat. Alright. 1, flat 3, 5, B flat, D flat, F. First inversion. Second inversion. 1, flat 3, 5, B flat in the middle, B flat, D flat, 5. Or should I say root in the middle? That's 5. 6, E flat. 1, 2, flat 3. There's the jazz minor again. Now, 1, 3, 5. 1, flat 3, 5. Move the inversions around. Put the E flat on the top. 1, flat 3, 5. E flat, G flat, B flat. Move the inversions once more. Put the root in the middle. E flat, flat 3, G flat, 5, B flat. And then we have all our minor triads. Now that you've got some nice minor triads to play around with, you can have a lot of fun writing and working out your tunes, because you've also got your major ones. It really comes down to, what am I going to do with these? How do I choose which chord to play? So this is, as we discussed in the major triad, another little go over the rule of root, where the root's moving, how to choose your inversion. Now, rule's not a good word, because it's just a guideline. You know, you might break this for a reason. But for a nice default, if you are moving your chord and the root, the C being the root of C minor, as moving a fourth, like to say F minor, and there's the F being the root, so 1, there's your fourth. If you're moving that kind of distance, even if you can't quite measure what a fourth is, if you're moving a distance like that, change the inversion. And you can play very tidily into it, and it gives voice leading and makes things sound interesting. If you are just moving right next door, well then probably keep the same inversion, you know, A minor to G minor to F minor. They were close, so keeping the same type of voicing or the same inversion is probably a good call. Now there are chances that there are tunes that you heard that don't do that and sound great, and that's good.
Thanks for watching. Next will be minor seventh.